What is up here on another episode of the Inner Circle? And again, if you are out of the circle, hop in the circle because we got the juice for you.
We got the juicy juice.
Y'all,
What's up, Michelle? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm chilling. I'm getting ready to fly out tomorrow to Las
I
Vegas.
see you. I feel you with that straight hair. Look at that. I
I
was
got
all
my
shiny.
eyelashes did. Let me tell you, these are the first time that I got these eyelashes done.
Mm.
Because girls get their eyelashes done all the time, but this is the first time I ever got them done. I literally laid down for 2 hours while this girl individually put lashes extensions in my lashes.
2 hours?
2 hours.
I've only seen them with like glue and then put like these things on and then it's like plop.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to. I'm used to just putting them on and then at the end of the night be like, cute, cute, peel them off. But nope,
two
not this
hours.
time.
What the hell? Like, so what did she do? She put like
Yes.
each individual hair like on?
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Individually. Yep.
oh my god. Things are getting
Crazy.
too creative, but I bet you they look fly.
Oh yeah, one hundred
Let's
percent.
see. Look at that. Look at that.
I don't
Ah,
even have to wake up and like do them or anything. Though I just have to probably like just brush them and that's it.
them shits are stuck. They ain't coming out of there. Nah,
Yeah.
that shit is on there permanently for now.
Yes. I got my nails done. I went to Vida in Warwick and they're really good.
Mm,
I felt like they were really clean.
okay.
They're Chinese. But I was the last one there, so they were rushing. I made them stay. Not that I made them, because I did get there on time at 5:30. I got there at
Mhm.
5:30 and they closed at 7:30. This guy took a whole hour and a half to do my toes. I was getting like waxing and 20-minute massage on each leg and hot stones and paraffin dips and all that stuff. He took a whole hour and a half. And then it
Uh,
was time for me to get my nails done. The owner was like, "You're gonna get your nails done?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I can't like I made an appointment for."
mm.
It was so crazy because all the workers were just sitting behind me and there was like 20 of them. I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting ganged up on. All you hear is like yum 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 yum, like talking their language. And I'm like, oh my God, they're probably talking so much shit that I'm over here keeping them from going
For
home.
real. You're
Yes.
like, I am a paying customer. Ling Ling, you better put your bag down.
Right? I paid $200 in total for my
uh-uh.
nails and my feet.
Oh my
And he made me
god.
bleed. He made me bleed next to my cuticles.
Mm.
And I'm over here just like, oh, and I also got my eyebrows done. And this lady got them done. She did them in like less than a minute. I sat in the chair. She was like, done. And the whole time she's pulling on my little hairs, and I'm just like smiling because I wanted to cry so bad. I'm like, oh my God, beauty is pain. Beauty is
Yes. Mm-mm.
crazy.
You gotta pay the price for that beauty. So wait, your nails and toes were $200. How much were
Yes.
your eyelashes? Because if it was 2 hours long, you don't have to say. You can be modest. You can be. You'd rather not say, but I'm like, holy
No,
shit.
I'll say because I feel like people should know what they're getting themselves into before they, go get the service done. Because
Mm,
I do feel like it is a reasonable price, although it's really pricey.
yeah.
I feel like it was a reasonable price to be there for 2 hours and having a tech literally put hair individually into your eyelids.
Mm.
Um, it was $150 in total.
Oh, that's not bad. For a two
Yeah.
for a 2 hour service, that's not bad.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. I think that's actually pretty good for. That means you know what you're paying for what you get. They took their
Yeah.
time. Your eyeballs look fly as fuck. You about to
Yep.
go. You about to go to Vegas and bam! They be like, who the hell is this
Right.
model coming out with that
Right.
slick
Be
hair?
all up in their faces like, what's up? You see these things?
It'd be windy as fuck if Michelle's like, I know my eyelashes are not coming off.
Right? Oh my God. I
You
can't
see
wait.
girls holding them down because the wind is blowing. You're like, oh shit, my shit's about to
I
fly
can't
off.
wait. They feel
Nah.
so natural too. Like they're not like when you have the strip-ons, the ones that you just like take off at the end of the night,
Mm,
you feel like weight type of deal, and also you feel like that glue, that stickiness at times.
mm.
But honestly, they feel like they're my lashes. It's crazy.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
What
But
girls go through. What girls go through.
you know what? But they always look fly, but they do put a lot of work and money
Yeah.
into themselves. Because I be seeing like when you go anywhere to the mall, there's so many girl stores, but because girls shop so much to go out, like it's not just like for guys. I feel like you just buy a t-shirt, some pants, and you just throw on the sneakers that you already have. Girls, the heels have to match the dress. There has to be a
Right?
pocketbook with it. You got to get your hair done, your nails. You already just said $200 for your hands and feet, eyelashes,
Yes.
everything.
Yes. And I'm not a person, I don't like getting my nails done. Like I don't like acrylics. These are actually like sculpted gel. But the last time I got my nails done was like 4 or 5 years ago. So I don't mind paying that price because I'm not the type of person to go every 2 weeks. Like I cannot do that.
Mm,
No, no way.
yeah.
But there's girls that keep up with their look. I don't.
You're like, you know what?
I
This
like,
is once in a while.
yeah, I like feeling free. I like my nails to be free and natural.
Yeah.
But I'm going to Vegas, so I gotta like be toppity top. I'm going to pool parties and shows and events, and I need to look fly.
Hell yeah. You can't go over there looking like yesterday's news. You gotta go there looking
Right?
like tomorrow's news, future
Yes,
news. You want me to be like, who the hell is that?
facts.
All right. So, touching up on last week's episode, I think we had a really good episode last week
Yeah,
with Shanice Harris coming through talking about trauma and stuff. I feel like it was very informative for myself. We were looking at YouTube, and thank you for everybody that was commenting on the video and stuff and giving your input. I don't know, what did you think about it? You felt good about it? Look, what did you think?
yeah. I felt really good about it. I know I wasn't speaking much, but it's because I was sitting there absorbing what she's saying, and
Mm.
everything that she was saying was actually like facts. And anybody can relate to trauma. Like that word trauma. Like all you have to do is put a word trauma out there. You don't even have to put anything else
To
around the
match the
word,
dress,
and
there
there's
has to be
so
a
many
pocketbook.
different traumas out there
Mm.
that people can relate to.
You already just said
And I don't know,
two hundred
I
dollars
feel
for
I feel like
your hands and
it's good to have people that are actually in the business doing it, helping others because they experience it, because those people actually know exactly what they're going to, versus like going to school and saying, getting taught these things that people go through this and people go through that, but you never actually experience those things. So it's pretty cool seeing somebody that's out there helping those.
yeah, I feel like nothing beats experience. You can
Yeah.
read books all day and you can read stories about everything, but there's something about actually going through the situation that, that's going on,
Yeah.
and in a lot of professions, I see that. Like I see people, especially like a lot of college graduates, to be like, "Well, I graduated from this and that." I'm like, "That don't mean anything. That just means you
Yeah.
like to read. That just means you like to study and you like to write papers. That's all it means." But
Yeah.
nothing beats actual experience, because you can sit there and read all it is, but when you're actually experiencing or hit with the situation, all that thought and all that process, it goes out the window. Like every
Yep.
situation is different. Not every situation is
Yeah.
gonna end up being how whatever story or scenario that you read. You
Yeah.
have to be open minded to everything. Not everything's gonna be relatable. So I mean,
Yeah.
I think it was great that she came by. I feel like even watching it after, because sometimes I do watch. I hate watching myself, so sometimes I have a podcast and I don't even know. I don't even watch it because I don't even like rewatch it because I don't know. I don't know. Do you watch? Do you rewatch? I know we're getting off subject, but
I do rewatch the shows, but I do not sit there and like watch the whole thing. Like I
yeah.
will skip to the good parts that I know that I was like doing, like, felt like I did okay in. And like whenever I hear my voice, like, sound a certain type of way or anything like that,
yeah.
I'm literally skip. Okay, this is a good part. And then I'm like, skip.
Nah, it's definitely something you gotta get used to. Before, well, let's go back to the topic and then we'll go back to this. So yeah, so
All
I think, I think it was great. I mean, I did end up watching it afterwards, because I thought it was very very good, and the fact that we
Yeah.
have somebody that went through a lot, like she went through losing her husband, through going through like abuse herself, to then like learning from that, because a lot of times I feel like when people go through stuff, they relive that trauma every day and they get so
Hmm.
used to it that it becomes
Yep.
part of their lives. And
Yep.
now now all of a sudden is not something that you have to work to get out of. It's something that you've accustomed yourself to live with, and then you just end up living your life like that. And it doesn't have to be that way. I feel like it's important to, first recognize, like, what is it causing you, that the traumatic experience or PTSD or like anything, and then speaking on it and seeking help. Talk to
Yeah.
somebody, like she was saying, like, just reaching out to somebody and speaking to somebody, even if it's somebody that you don't know, like a therapist or something like that, is definitely good for somebody to like hear you out, or like even for you to get it off your chest or off your shoulders and stuff like that. It's helps out there.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I feel like even if you experience something and you did go through it and you feel like you're okay and like, you're not in the same position that you were when you were going through it. I feel like there's always that moment in time where something will trigger it. And it's like, wow, like I didn't know I had to work on this because, it wasn't brought up. Because I've been experiencing that lady because I did go through a experience
Chest
not too
or off
long
your
ago,
shoulder.
and I feel much better than how I was feeling back then.
Mm.
But then it'll be like this one little thing and I blow up, and it's like I had to sit back and I was like, why did I blow up the way that I did? And it's like because I experienced something in the past that I didn't know that I needed to work on, because to me it was something little, because little things do explode. Like you never know if it's something that actually is bothering you until you relive that experience, and it's like, wow, like
Mm.
okay, I need to work on myself with in regards to the situation. So
Mm.
trauma happens all the time.
Trauma happens any time. It can happen,
Yeah,
and it can come from anybody. It can be any
yeah,
relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It can be a parent to
hmm,
son,
yeah,
parent to child, child to father,
yeah,
child to mom, like sibling trauma. It's
yeah.
there's a lot of different traumatic relationships. Right, real quick, I want to give a shout out on YouTube. We have Duck Goddess Gal, um, saying hello, checking us out, saying hi, Michelle. Have fun in Sin City tomorrow.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. I definitely will. I'll let you guys know how it goes after I come back.
They're saying send me the wrench so I can link you to our show. Definitely hit us in the inbox. We definitely want to connect with you. Thank you, Duck Goddess Gal. Um, so um, so yeah, so um, yeah, no, I think it's important to first recognize it and heal from it. Heal from any
Yeah.
traumatic relationship before you start any type of relationship, especially when it comes to a romantical relationship, because you will bleed into that relationship, and it's not fair to another person that you're coming with this trauma like baggage that you haven't resolved yourself, and then all of a sudden you're bleeding on this next person, and
Yeah.
then you find yourself in an unhealthy relationship. And not only
Yeah.
that is that you're passing that trauma on to somebody else as
Hmm.
well. Now your person is going now your person you are trying to build something with is now dealing with a traumatic relationship, and it just
Yeah.
keeps going on. So yeah.
You can even be a bystander and endure all this trauma from the situation that you just witnessed.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
trauma is everywhere. Anywhere, it can happen anywhere, anytime, at any type of come in at any type of form, anything,
Nope.
you know.
No, definitely. That's true. Like they could be a friendship that's not necessarily in that relationship, but is always there and always witnessing like the
Yeah.
abuse, whether it's verbal or physical, or like some of our friends deal with it. Like they
Yeah.
witness it, and then you're venting to them as well. And sometimes people carry on too much. Like I've been in relationships, and not I don't mean, when I say relationship, I don't mean like in a romantic relationship. I've had relationships with friends where they've dealt with things, and then me trying to be there and help them out and stuff like that, kind of like it drains you as well, because you're also taking on their emotional baggage and you're trying to help them out, so you're dealing with the situation as well. So yeah, even like I agree with what you're saying, even as a bystander you can be dealing with trauma and not necessarily be part of the situation.
Hmm.
Thanks, I will reach out to you later tonight. Thank you, definitely. All right, we'll keep in touch. um Yeah, so definitely check out last week's episode if you missed it. Our conversation with Shanice Harris talking about trauma, what is trauma, the importance of healing. And yeah, give us a like. So, and other news, something big news that's been happening now in the tech world, business world out there. Somebody causing disturbance out there in the social media world. Elon Musk.
That is crazy.
so
I'm just I'm mind blown by the amount of money. Like,
Oh, I know.
jeez.
I know. And he went high. Like he went like he had an offer and he went more. And it's like, yo, he really wanted to buy it.
I'm think so. Well, you can think a lot of things, but I'm thinking that he wants that platform to create something even bigger because of the amount of money that he spent. And Elon Musk is a really, really, really intelligent guy,
Hmm.
really intelligent. So he just wanted the platform, and he's just gonna add on and build
Yep.
to it.
That's pretty much what he
Yeah.
said. So let me so Elon Musk
All
is
right.
buying Twitter and taking it private. So
Give me 2 seconds because my son is like throwing up in the background.
it's okay. Go ahead. I'll fill people in
Okay.
on what's
Okay.
happening. Just leave your camera
Cool.
the way it is.
Okay.
All right. So Elon Musk is buying Twitter and taking it private. Twitter's board of directors unanimously agreed to Musk's offer to purchase the social media platform at a price of 44 billion. The company announced on Monday, according to ABC News. The deal brings arguably the internet's most influential platform under the control of one of the world's richest people. So, Musk is saying, Musk. Yes. So, in a tweet, Elon Musk posted, he wrote, "Free speech is the bedrock of a functioning democracy, and Twitter is the digital town square where matters vital to the future of humanity are debated." He also said, "I also want to make Twitter better than ever by enhancing the product with new features, making the algorithm open source to increase trust, defeating the spam bots, and authenticating all humans. Twitter has tremendous potential. I look forward to working with the company and community of users to unlock it." So, a lot of people have been going crazy over the news of the purchase for many good reasons. I feel people have been saying that this is actually the end of free speech. That they're saying that um, pretty much this is gonna open for disinformation, um, information that it's not quite what everybody is agreeing to. Many people are saying that he's actually going to reinstall, read or reactivate some people's accounts, including. Well, he hasn't specifically said Donald Trump, but many people are saying that that he will be reinstating Donald Trump's page. So let me read some comments. John, I always take the other people's problem too. The price is to end 20. Trump praised him, but he said he will not rejoin Twitter and said he was a genius. So yeah, I mean, if I was Donald Trump, I wouldn't do it. You already left. It kind of looks weird if you decide to join Twitter now. Now that somebody has it, especially when you've already tried to start, you're already trying to start your own social media platform. I think you should just leave it as it is. You know, you were fine. How long has it been? 2 years without being on Twitter. I think you'd be fine. What's up, Kelvin? Thank you for being here. Michelle went to go attend to something with her child. She'll be right back. So Elon Musk one canceled a guy Tesla ordered because he talked bad about him on Twitter. So yeah, I mean, I know I honestly don't know how I feel about this. I do like the fact where Elon Musk did tweet one time that he said that even his worst enemies should be able to tweet. Ivan, Michelle, my friends and I discussed the topic on Monday and yesterday. Okay. Oh, you guys discussed this topic? We had a lot of links and videos. Great. I'll have to check it out. The Goddess Gal. If you guys are on my YouTube, if you guys watch it later on, I know I got some people watching on Facebook. Thank you for the people watching on Facebook. Thank you for people watching on YouTube. Um, for those watching on Facebook, definitely check out Duck Goddess Gal's page. She's watching us live right now on YouTube. Um, Duck Goddess, I'll definitely check out that link. Definitely inbox me those links. But yeah, so back to John. John was saying Elon Musk once canceled the guy's Tesla order because he talked bad about him on Twitter. So Michelle, just to catch you up, I'm just talking everybody about Elon Musk buying Twitter and people going crazy about it, saying this is the end of free speech and all that, even though he's saying it is free speech. But something that I do agree. Yes, Kevin, what's up? This our new show kind of. But yeah, something that I do agree with what Elon Musk said is that even your worst enemies should be able to tweet. Like if it's a free platform, like people are always gonna say something that you don't like. All you gotta do is just ignore them. Like what happened to just scrolling through somebody's posts? Like
Yeah.
at work, I work with people that don't like me, and I'm not saying they don't like me, but if they do, I really honestly I really don't care if
Yeah.
somebody doesn't like me at work. That's not my problem. That sounds like it's your problem. If you don't like me, that's your problem. If you make it my problem when you approach me and tell me that you don't like me, then I can decide whether I want to interact with you on that problem and resolve the problem or not. But yeah. Thank you, Kevin. He said he shared it on his wall. We appreciate you, Kevin. Um okay, I'm trying to go back and forth to Twitter. I mean Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube because there's people talking on both. Who wouldn't like me, John? I don't know.
Right?
This is one thing. This is one thing. I always say is you're always gonna get somebody mad no matter what you do. Somebody of Mount Pleasant all day. Hell yeah, Kilties. Michelle's a Kiltie too. What
Hey,
up?
yes,
Hey.
guilties all day.
Yes, Kiltie Nation. So yeah, no, I'm a believer that, you know, I can't be liked by everybody because there's gonna be things that I like that people don't like. And that's kind of obvious as well. But and I'm okay with that, but you can still like me for the things that we do have in common. So I
Yeah.
feel like somebody that's liked by everybody, somebody that's a friend. There's a quote that I saw: somebody that's a friend to everybody is a true friend to nobody.
Wow. That is
because
true.
because there's gonna be somebody that you're friends with that doesn't like somebody that you're gonna be friends with, and then you're gonna be put in an awkward situation. Not saying that you have to choose, but I'm saying a friend to everybody is a true friend to nobody. And
Yeah.
that's kind of true. So,
That's kind of true.
so, oh God, but yeah. So I don't know. He's buying Twitter. I don't know. We have a Twitter account. If you're on Twitter, we actually just started the Inner Circle on Twitter. Just started it.
Yay.
Still trying to get used to it because I don't know how to tweet. Still trying to get used to the hashtags and all this other stuff. I am either loved or hated. There is no in between with me. Um, yeah, true. I mean, I feel like we live in a place like that nowadays. Nowadays is like people either like you or they don't like you. Nobody can disagree with you and not like, you know.
I feel like in between though is more so people that are two-faced,
Yeah,
that show you in your face that they care about you, they like you, they love you, whatever.
yeah.
And then when your back is turned, they dislike you, they talk bad about you.
Yeah.
So I feel like in between is two-faced
To
people.
to be honest with me, if I ever there's always someone who's not going to like. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. You're always gonna have somebody that you don't like, or there's always gonna be somebody that you're really close with that doesn't like somebody. So that's why I believe in that quote: "Is a friend of everybody is a friend to nobody," because
Yeah.
it's like you have to, and that's why I say like being mature and being an adult is realizing that and realizing that you're not gonna make everybody happy, and there are gonna be people that don't like you, and as long as I'm being myself and I'm being authentic and I'm being real to what I believe and what I'm being like, then I'm okay with somebody not liking me for that.
Yeah.
I hope later on in life you find something in me that we do have in common, or or if you did like me before and don't like me now, then I hope that we can reconnect on that part that we did like. But Yeah, I'm not worried for anybody that doesn't like me. You can't, because if you do, then you be too worried trying to please everybody, so everybody likes you, and
Yeah,
then you start being fake. You're not authentic. You're not yourself.
that is very true. But who wouldn't like you? I'm just kidding.
I know, right? Yeah, no. But yeah. So something we haven't done in a while. We're gonna talk about well, it's a little segment that we have over here. We switch it up a little bit. Talked about some topics. We're gonna talk about some movies and shows.
Mm.
So yeah. So something that's coming out. I don't know if you have seen. Oh yeah, we have seen it because we have talked about it. The Batman.
Yes. Yep.
So the Batman's coming out. Um, well, not coming out. Batman already came out. It is out on HBO Max, so I rewatched it again. I think they.
Oh yes, I saw that the other
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, yeah,
what?
yeah. I was like, yup. Oh shoot, the Batman. But yeah, no. They actually it came out. I think today or yesterday. They confirmed that there's gonna be a part two, or that they are gonna make a part two to it. I guess the first one did really good. And I think they did a good job. They made it really dark. Um, not dark, but I mean like not cartoony. Like how like the Riddler would be like this spandex and very animated and stuff. It's like kind of not realistic. I like how they made these characters kind of like a little bit more like, damn, this person could really exist.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like
100%.
I don't expect somebody walking around in fucking spandex and down the street with red hair and be like bam bam, or like leaving riddles around, but I could see
Yeah,
Riddler like the one that was in that movie. um but yeah, no, I'm excited. What do you think about it? Are
I'm
you
excited.
excited for it? You liked it?
Oh, 100%. I love Batman.
Mm.
I don't know, probably if you guys can see my tattoo back here. Can y'all see it?
Oh yeah.
I'm a Batman fan.
You know what? After I seen that, the next person I say they're a Batman fan, if you do not have a tattoo, you ain't a fan. You are
Yes.
not a fan. After seeing Michelle with a tattoo, if you don't have a Batman tattoo on you, you ain't a real Batman fan. She just, you know what? She just set the level up right now.
Yo, oh my God, Batman. Batman just, I feel like Batman is basically the only superhero that's realistic. And that's probably why I like him so much.
Yeah.
Because like I can relate to him, he's the type of person that you can say, "Oh wow, I can do what he's doing." Although obviously you would need some training and some like some good skills and stuff.
Yep.
But it's something that realistically you can get to by working hard towards. Like you can't get towards flying like Superman or being as tough as like the Hulk or whoever type of deal. So it's just like I don't know, Batman's just so realistic.
Mm. Do we go? Somebody asked Ivan Michelle, do you go over any police videos recently? This was on YouTube. Police videos. Like police like what do you mean police videos? Like do you mean like police videos as in like police brutality, like some um like shooting that just recently happened? Is that what you're referring to? I'll give you a couple minutes to respond. But yeah, we'll get back to you when you respond to that. So yeah, I'm excited because one of my favorite. I do like Batman. I feel like Batman is more the most realistic one out of them, and I feel like he's the one that like you said, like you could be like, okay, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
I could put on a fucking blanket around my neck, paint that shit black, paint my little bit of mask, and just start like doing some jujitsu, some boxing, some MMA out there in the
Yeah.
streets. I could do that. I can't fucking fly. I can't shoot webs out of
Yeah.
my hand and climb a wall,
Yep.
but I can climb a ladder.
Yeah. Facts 100%. 100%.
I can climb a ladder. I can get up there, and I can beat somebody up and
Yep.
take the jewels off of them that they stole. Michelle as Catwoman.
Right? Oh my God,
I'm
yes.
gonna take the elevator up. I'll meet you up there.
I'll meet you out there.
I'm taking the elevator.
Um, I'm excited. I really enjoy the movies. I love the thrill that I get from it. I don't know. I swear every time I see like when I do go to New York and I see you know those people that are dressed up as cartoons and stuff.
Mm,
Every time I see Batman,
mm.
Lord, I'm like just staring at him. He probably like would call the cops talking about I have a stalker, but I just stare at him. And the last time had went to New York and I saw one of the guys dressed up as Batman.
Mm.
I think I mentioned it in previous episode. Um, he held my hand and like I have a picture. He held my hand, he looked in my eyes, and then he started speaking Spanish. And I'm like, oh my God.
Michelle was
This
like,
is the most romantic.
Michelle was like, before anybody says anything, I got a picture. She made sure she added that. I got on picture too.
Yes, I got a picture. It was so romantic. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's funny.
I'll definitely send it over to you,
All
so
right.
that way you can post it on next episode
All right. We'll
for
do that.
sure.
We'll do that. Yeah. So yeah, something that I'm excited also about the movie is at the end. I don't know. I'm a huge for villain wise. I'm a huge fan of the Joker. They showed the Joker a little bit at the end. I don't. Did you see the ending? At like, I think it was after the credits or something. Or when they put him in the asylum or whatever, the Joker's talking to
Oh
him
yeah, yeah,
on from the other
yeah.
cell. But also I didn't know if you knew that there is also a deleted scene from the Batman movie. You have to go to this website. You got to go to this website and you gotta answer the three riddles in order to see the deleted scene. Like it
Oh
pops
my
up.
God, that's so cool.
Yes, I'll try to post the link to that video to that website on the comments below after we leave. I'll try to
Yeah,
find it now. Actually, I'll try to find it now because we are live and I got my laptop right here and I can look this shit up while I
yeah.
talk about it. But yeah, so it's a it's a deleted scene that you can see it, but you have to answer the riddles correctly in order to see
Yeah.
the deleted scene.
Also, you know who are the real Marvel like movie people that are like into it.
Mm.
Once the credit starts going up, you see everybody getting up and blah blah. But the people that are actually sitting down, they know. They
Uh
know once the credits are done, there's gonna
uh
be something good too.
we'd be looking at you like bitches.
Right?
Bye.
Still laid back eating popcorn, like it ain't over yet.
Bye, bitches.
Right?
Oh man. So let's see. Oh well, you don't have to. You don't have to watch. I guess you can just post it. I'm gonna post a link right now on YouTube right now and on Facebook right. But don't leave. We'll do it later. Keep watching us. Save it for later. Stay on.
Right?
But yeah. So I posted it. There you go on YouTube and Facebook. Don't watch it later. I mean, watch it now. Don't watch it now. Watch it later. So oh yeah, there's the link. All right, it popped up. All right. So yeah. So the duck goddess gal answered our question she said, do you go over police videos recently? I guess there was a BLM attacked a cop in Philadelphia recently. It's hard to find the materials online. I have not heard of that, but I'll definitely look into it. Um,
Alright.
an attack on anybody, citizen, cop, non-cop, doctor, anybody, public servant, anybody. An attack on anybody is not right. You should never
Yeah.
put your hands on somebody, regardless of what about them you don't agree with, whether you disagree with the position, the profession that they have for a job, whether you disagree with their views, whether you disagree with something they said. You should never put your hands on somebody because yeah, no, like we have to be civil with one another. And that police officer, I don't know what the reason is. I haven't seen the video, and I don't want to talk about why the reason of it was. But still, a police officer takes an oath to protect you, regardless of however you feel about it. What's up, Minor? How you doing, Minor? um, regardless of how you feel about them, they put on a on their uniform to protect you. And anytime you're in danger, they're the first ones to show up, to help you out. So I feel like we have to give them a little bit of respect with that, regardless of how you feel about other people. Just like they should respect you too. I do believe that respect should be mutual. Police officers should know how to talk to citizens and know how to talk to people. I do
Yep.
believe that there should be mental health trainings. Hola, hola, cómo está? Um, they should be mental health trainings. Like we should all be able to, because they should know how to be able to deal with mental health. Sometimes when you go to
Yeah.
these calls, somebody with mental health might not appear they have mental health, might have a mental health situation going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
And it's important to be aware of the signs and how to deal with situations like that. So, but at the end of the day, like, we're all humans. They're humans as well, just like we are. We make mistakes just like they make mistakes.
Yeah.
So
And being a first responder, you go through things, and we're all human beings. Like, although they take a test, like psychological exam, to make sure that they're mentally good and mentally stable for the position, you can encounter something that happens and you're all over the place. I know that there was a situation in Providence where there was a guy in the car and he was mentally ill, and he was talking about that he was going to kill himself and stuff like that. And like the cops did whatever. There was like probably six cops surrounding the car, and they were telling him, like, they're trying to calm him down, but he ended up blowing his brains out all in front of all those cops. So it's like, imagine going home after your shift and like you witness someone just blow their brains out. They're also going through things just like us. But I also agree that, you shouldn't be putting your hands on anybody at all. And I feel like people that are in those positions that, have that power over the citizens, they should not be using that to their advantage and, mistreating those that aren't should not be mistreated at all.
yeah, and something like we mentioned at the beginning of the episode when we were talking about trauma, the bystander trauma.
Yeah.
The same thing with police officers. They go to those calls where somebody just blew their head off, and they have to see that. They have those images in their heads. There's
Hmm.
also like they go through stuff and they carry that with them. They have to take that home to their family. Where I forgot where I read it, but I was in school and I was reading that one of the highest rates of like divorce were like police officers and doctors.
Wow.
And doctors, you can see it. They spend most of their time in the hospital. They don't have time to build a
Mhm.
relationship. And not only that, they deal with a lot of people's issues that
Yeah.
they carry on to themselves. People that are hurt, people that are going through, trauma and stuff. Like they're there to help them. And I feel like as somebody that helps, like when you're helping somebody, when you're helping that person relieve themselves, you're actually taking in some of that with you. Like you're taking it
Yeah.
off of them a little bit and putting it on yourself. So that's why we like you said, like I was just wanted to add that to the point where you were saying like a lot of these people go through stuff and they go home, and they're people too, and it's just important to mention that there's like the bystander trauma, like stuff like that happens.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can relate with, relationship, because my boyfriend, he's a first responder and he's been a first responder for 14 years now. And in the beginning, it was like he had no emotion at all. So it's like I couldn't tell, like, are you happy? Are you sad? Are you mad? Are you anything? And it's because you have to learn to put on a face when you're going through these situations. You can't, start crying because something's happening, and you can't show your emotions. You have to like stay stern and stuff like that. So eventually we ended up getting to the point that he is showing his emotions and stuff like that. But I can see how first responders, police officers, there's a high divorce rate because they went through what they're going through, and they're not showing their emotions the way that they should at times, or if they are showing their emotions, it's in a way that should not be.
It's emotional baggage that you carry with you. Like you're at a point you become emotionally like drained and emotionally like
Yeah.
no emotionally numb to certain things because you carry so much. So, you know, protect our police officers. They
Yeah.
go there, they do their job, they try to protect us, they try to help us. Protect our police officers. If you feel some type of way about a police officer, um, don't take it out on them.
Hmm.
They're human just like me and you. They wake up, they brush their teeth, they use the bathroom, they shit, piss just like us. They sleep, cry, eat just like
Yep.
us. The only difference is that they put on a uniform. So I'm not like saying like I'm just saying like Be nice. Be nice to a police officer. Nobody puts a
Yeah,
uniform on and be like, I'm gonna be an asshole today. Like I can't wait to put on my uniform and give people shit. Like
yeah.
I don't think people do that.
I mean, I do know, I do feel like there are people that do take advantage of their title and they're like juicing their title basically, but I feel in those situations where you feel where someone with authority is mistreating you, I feel like you should that's when you should be your most calmest,
Mm,
because if you react to their reaction, then they can easily say, oh well, you was acting this way and blah blah, and try to turn it around on you.
mm.
But if you're calm, you're letting them do whatever they want to do, unless they're like about to kill you. I would hope that you would react, but anything other than that, like if they're just verbally assaulting you and you know that that's not okay, that you have not done anything wrong
Mm.
at all. I personally was like, I wouldn't even say anything. I would just look at them like, yep, 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 and that's about it. Like I wouldn't even go into it with them.
Yeah, there's no point. So, Keith said, absolutely, first responders are underappreciated and very much underpaid. Military members have a high rate of divorce as well. I can see that. People,
Yeah.
people that serve like are human, human, are public servants in any way. I feel like I can see it. I can see how it can be true. Like, but I don't know, man. Yeah. So I forgot how we
Life
got.
is crazy.
How life is crazy, yeah. But like I said, protect our police officers. Don't be mean. They're doing their job. They're doing their job
Yeah.
just like us. This is not part of the conversation, but we went into it. But back to movies. Anyways, are you excited for? Well, first of all, were you a fan of Avatar 1, like the first Avatar?
I 100%. 100%. I love that movie. Like I'm like I always every time I see a tree that looks just like it, I'm like Avatar.
Avatar 2 pictures just released. I saw the pictures today. It looks nice. It looks like the first, with the trees, the fancy
Yeah.
trees, everything. It's nice. Um, yeah.
So
Go ahead.
so I loved Avatar so much that I went through this whole little phase that I decided to be an actor.
Mm.
No experience at all whatsoever. I decided that I wanted to be an actor, and I'm like searching up like acting positions and stuff like that. And this was a while ago. I can't even
Mm.
tell you when this was. It was a couple years ago. And I saw Avatar 2 that they were looking for cast members for Avatar 2. And so it was even more exciting to know that this is something that's actually coming true to life.
What? Michelle could have been in the movie Avatar 2.
Right?
You
I could have been there. I could have been like
could have been swinging on trees, fucking
connecting.
connecting your hair, having well, that's how they made like love or whatever you want to call it. If you want to be like nice about it. Is,
Yeah,
is
but
that
to the tree too.
is that Michelle in the corner over there by the tree in the background?
Yes. Where's Michelle by the tree connecting,
Oh.
grounding herself? Grounding. Talking about grounding. Um, I used to do a lot of grounding before. I haven't done it in a while, but it's like when you take off your shoes and your socks and you just like sit and like you're basically connecting with the earth because it has like their own like vibration and I don't know something with your body. I completely forgot because it's been a while, but I used to tie. There was this like metal thing, copper, something like that, and I used to put it in the dirt, and then I'll put it through the window, and on bedtime I'll tie it around my wrist, and I'll be waking up with the most like I don't know, like just so relaxed. Like back pain was not there at all, and it's like when you think about it, back in the day, they did all these things. They built pyramids, they did houses, and they didn't even have no shoes. And how did they get these strength to actually do these things,
Mm-mm.
And I feel like it came from grounding where they received all those, like, I don't know, energies.
Yep. No, I believe it.
Sorry.
No, I believe the Avatar it really like resembles like the Indians, like the Indian lifestyle and stuff. So yeah, no, like I'm with that. So yeah, so I'm excited before I read the comment because this goes to something. It goes talks on something else. But yeah, no, I'm definitely excited. I've been waiting for Avatar 2. Um, I think I read a comment saying from James Cameron, the director. he said something about like he's gonna give people what they've been waiting for, so or something like that along the line. So I'm definitely excited. We got two comments to read. One of them was from the previous topic. The emotional trauma is why they say police officers should not go to domestic situations. All right, I agree with that. Let's see. Michelle, come up to my area, Plymouth. They always hiring extras for the crowd from the crowd. Oh, so I guess in Plymouth they're doing movies over there. So he said, "Stop
Yes,
by
I'll be
Plymouth."
in the background like,
Me over here. Uh, hi Savannah. Savannah's watching on YouTube. What's up, Savannah? How you doing? And Duck Goddess said, "Did you guys watch the video of Mike Tyson fight that happened on the airplane?" Um,
oh, I saw.
you saw the video?
Yes,
Oh, tell me
crazy.
about the video. So I read about it and I was reading like what had happened, but I didn't see the actual video because I was at work and can't really hear anything at work. I was just reading. So
So I don't know if there's a longer video, but I saw like this little short clip because I was actually listening to Paul Logan. Is it Paul Logan?
nope.
Is it? I'm not sure. I'm
He was
probably
he
mixing
wa-
up.
he was on their podcast. He's white. He boxed
Yeah,
against Mayweather.
yeah. So I was listening to his podcast and he was talking about the fight and they showed a little clip on it. But it's just crazy. Everybody's just fighting. And it's just like I feel like everybody just wants to fight with everybody, but Logan is the type of person that he would be like, "Oh, you guys want to really fight? I'll give you this much money to go into the ring," because he's done it a few times now.
Yeah. Yep.
I think he even called out Will Smith and Chris Rock if they wanted to hash it out in the boxing ring. Like
Yep.
crazy. He wants somebody in them boxing rings.
Yep. Well, I mean, they're good promoters. Think about it. They went from
Yeah.
YouTubers to like making so much money out of boxing. Like, if anybody knows how to make money, definitely them or sell it.
Oh yeah.
Sell it to like make money. Um. So yeah. So yeah. Duck's Goddess. Michelle says she saw it. I did not see it, but I did hear about it. Crazy shit. If you piss, especially Mike Tyson now. Like I did see the the Logan Paul on. I think it's his podcast called Impulsive. And I'm Impulsive, something like that. It says I am Paul Siv. Um,
Oh wow.
that's his that's his podcast. So yeah, I did watch it as well. So yeah, check it out. His podcast is pretty cool too as well. Um, but but yeah, like watching Mike Tyson there, he seems like a nice, calm guy. I saw him on that podcast just eating like mushrooms. He grabbed a bunch of mushrooms in his hand and he just ate it. He's like, yeah, I eat this on a regular, like I guess to like relax or something like that. My friends and I did a deep dive into the Mike Tyson on our show on Monday night. All right, we'll have to check it out. We definitely gotta check out
Yeah.
your podcast. All right, we'll definitely check it out. Definitely hit me up on the. What's up, Zach? Zach said I never seen Avatar. What, boy?
What?
Girl,
You gotta get on it.
girl, you better
You
get
gotta
on
get
it.
on it.
You are missing out. Avatar one was I've been wait. I can't wait to watch it again, but I want to wait till at least the two is almost coming out, so then I can be like, I don't want to be amped to be like, shit. I can't wait for number two to come out.
Yeah.
So Zach, wifey, better get on that movie and start watching that on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix.
Oh, I'm not sure if it's on Netflix anymore, but
Find it.
I'm definitely watching that number one before. Like if number two comes out, I'm definitely watching number one. So I can be like, okay, I gotta rewatch this, although I already watched it probably like 5 million times. But I need to watch it again because it's such
Yeah,
a good
it
movie.
was, and it was long. It's like 3 hours
Yes,
long, but it was worth it. Definitely worth it.
yes, for sure. And then I feel like I'm always every time I'm watching a movie, I like start thinking, um, and I'm just like, wow, like imagine there is a world like this, but the government is keeping it away from us, and this is why they're getting all these ideas to create movies and showing us like, hey, this is something that's happening, but we're not going to tell you that this is something like it's actually happening, but we'll give you like a little fantasy. Another movie that I thought about just now that had me questioning if this thing goes on HBO Max. You have to watch it. It's called Free Guy.
Free Guy. Oh,
Free Guy.
with Ryan Reynolds,
Yes.
the guy that
So good.
played the guy that plays Deadpool. Come watch the
Yes.
first one. What's up, Matt? How you doing? Um, yeah, Free Guy. I watched that. It is kind of it's kind of like that. But have you been watching these like memes when when they're showing how like the Simpsons have been predicting like stuff that's gonna like happen?
Oh, yep. Yep.
So it's like, Inspector Gadget when he was talking into that phone, into that watch.
Yes.
What do we got now? We
Yes.
got iPhone, iWatches.
Yes.
Uh,
It's crazy. It's I'm sure that things that like things that come out in the world and we're like, wow, look at this new gadget or like
mm,
this new thing.
oh yeah.
That's already been circling around for years, and the higher up governments officials already know. They probably already have it already, and we're just like amped. Like, oh my god, I got the new thing. And the government officials are just like, we've been had it like 5 years ago.
For real, where you been? You be sleeping? I'm old. I'm ready for the upgrade. And we're like, oh
Right?
shit, look at this. Oh
Right? That's
man.
crazy.
Oh shit. But it is almost that time. We're gonna move on to the game of the night. We're gonna bring out the wheel of games.
You was gonna say Wheel of Fortune.
I'll say Wheel of Fortune. No, the Wheel of Games. What's up? Green Lantern was Ryan Reynolds. Yes, he was Green Lantern as well. I think
Yes.
I like him better at Deadpool though. Deadpool, he was better. All right, let's spin this wheel. Let's see what we're gonna play tonight. The wheel is spinning. Let's go. Something good. Oh, it's Michelle's choice. Let's go. Michelle's choice. So Michelle's choice means that. Michelle means it means that. It just means Michelle's choice.
Oh, so there's really something on the screen that says my choice.
Yes. Yeah, surprise!
It's my birthday. All right.
Zach thought I said Zach wrote LOL. I thought he said we were going to move on to the gays.
To the gays.
To the games. So Michelle's choice. Michelle, you know the choice of the games. What did
Would
you
you
want to
rather?
play? Would you rather? Okay. So the game tonight is would you what is it? Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Oh god, I can't even talk. This
Yeah,
wide.
it's cool. It's cool.
So would you rather? So would you rather? We're gonna say statements, and we're gonna say whether we would rather A or
Yeah.
rather B. Self-explanatory. Michelle, do you want to go first?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. What is the first? Would you rather?
Well, I was gonna ask you a question.
Yeah. So go ahead. What is the first? Would you rather?
Would you rather? Oh, I had it in my head. Would you? Would you rather get in the boxing ring with an alligator or get slapped by Mike Tyson?
Get in the ring with an alligator or get slapped by Mike Tyson?
Yep.
I'd rather get in the ring with an alligator. Because I can jump. I can jump, I can hop, I can jump over him, grab him. I've watched enough Animal Planet. I think I know what to do. You jump on their back, you put their head right between your legs, and then you grab the bottom of their mouth and you lift it up.
I think there's a show out there that's called How to Survive, and then it has like different animals and stuff that like it'll teach you how to survive that type of animal.
How to survive an alligator attack or something like that. I've seen those. Or how to survive a snake bite, or I've seen those.
I don't know what they're called, but I was gonna say those. They look like alligators, but they are also like a dragon. They look like a dragon, and they're like super, super fast. It starts with a K. I can't even think about it from the top of my head.
They have the long beaks, or no?
No, it looked like
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they're super fast. They run like they got little short legs, but
yeah,
they run fast.
yeah.
What is that called? Congo.
I something like that, something with
Something like that.
K.
Something like that. Whoever knows,
If
just write it in
if
the
if
comments.
anybody knows, if anybody knows what they're called, please comment.
Congos, Congos. Yeah. Somebody wrote. All right. Somebody wrote in the comments. What?
Yeah, so
Somebody wrote in the comments. All right. I love Ryan Reynolds movies. Actually, then they wrote, haha, good one. I think it was a good question that you asked. What up, Tila? How you doing, girl? Miss you. Haven't seen you in forever. You gotta come back on to the inner circle. Anybody that doesn't know, Tila Renee is in the comments. She was in one of our earlier episodes when we were first starting this baby. Now we're almost up to the 100th episode. Uh,
Ooh.
yes. So, Tila Renee, what's up, girl? All right, let's go to my Would You Rather. All right. Would you rather spend a year in a remote island on your own or in a polluted world with just or in a polluted world with other people? So you got to be in an island all by yourself or in a polluted world with other people.
I'm gonna say in a polluted world with other people because we're already living it. I know how to live this life. We already live in a world that's polluted with other people.
We already there and I'm surviving.
Yeah, right?
We already
Because
there and I'm doing.
I feel like a deserted island by yourself, like yeah, first couple like days or weeks, you'll be liking it, enjoying it, but then it's like it gets boring. Like, who are you gonna talk to? The tree?
Mm,
Like,
for real.
like
For real. For real.
I
We ended up like that movie with Tom Hanks where he's talking to like a ball. He draws like an eyes and dust into a ball because he has nobody else to talk to. But Tila, I'm doing good. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that you're doing great. You look beautiful as always. I've seen your Instagrams. Richie, what's up, guy? Thank you for supporting. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. Thank you. Um, yeah, no, I'd rather live in a polluted world. I think in an island for a year by yourself, I think you drive yourself crazy. I feel like as
yeah.
humans we need to interact with people. If not, you come and find me there in a year, I'm talking to animals and I'll convince you that they're talking back to me. They're like, I swear I know what they're saying. I swear. So at
Ivan
that
starts dressing up like animals, like starts walking like an animal.
Earl, start doing monkey shit, throwing my shit at people.
Oh.
Uh.
And you'll be so out of touch with the world, like
Yeah.
nothing at all, like no. I can't even say. I was gonna say no advanced knowledge, but you would advance your knowledge being in an island and learning how to survive on your own and stuff. So
Mm,
yeah.
true. All right. You got one?
Um, would you rather would you rather live in a video game or live in a world where you have absolutely no rights?
What was the first one again?
Would you rather live in a video game or live in a world where you have no rights at all?
Oh.
Like every move you make in this world is basically determined by higher up. Like they tell you when to sleep, like jail. They tell you when to sleep, when to
That's
go use the bathroom, when to eat.
that's the one where you have no freedom, right? The video games, what's the lifestyle like there? Like you just live in a video game like in a boxy world or like
Yeah.
cartoony world?
Well, any world, because I feel like in a video game, it's you become your own creator, and you
Mm.
can create whatever you want.
Mm. Maybe I'd finally be good at Fortnite building shit going around. Let me put this shit over here. Let me put this shit over here. Um I think I would rather live in a video game.
Yeah.
than to live in a place with no rights, where somebody had to tell me exactly everything I had to do and I had no freedom. That's like living in prison. That's like living in a video game. But depending on the video game, if I can control myself and I can move freely in the video game, it's just that I'm living in a video game. I would rather do that. But
Yeah.
to live in a world where I have no rights and no control over what I eat, what I do, when I shit, when I sleep, then no.
Yeah. I mean, there are people out there that actually like to be told what to do, that they can't
True.
live a different way than being told what to do.
True.
But I would rather live in a video game,
Yeah.
do my old coding and like, oh, I want a house with a pool, house, pool, 029, whatever it is.
uh-uh. Delete this neighbor. I don't like this neighbor no more.
Right?
Delete that neighbor. Delete.
Delete.
Hi, neighbor. New neighbor.
Oh my God.
Oh man,
Talk about Hi Neighbor. It reminded me of Hello Neighbor.
I
I
haven't seen that.
cannot. Hello Neighbor is a video game. So
Oh.
basically you're trying to get into the house. Like you're going into your neighbor's home and you are trying to obtain objects. I think I haven't even like my best friend's daughter has it and I had been playing it a little bit and I
Mm.
cannot pass level 1 at all whatsoever.
I,
Whatever. Like as soon as you step into the home, the neighbor would see you, and all you see is like the screen, like, bzzz, and it's like, oh, the neighbor's coming, so you have to run out. Or if you're already inside the home, you have to like hide in the closet, and you're like watching him through the creek because he heard some noises. So he's like walking around, looking around, and then he'll go back to doing what he's doing. It's so crazy. Like you have to like be very sneaky. It's
oh, so that'd be
crazy.
like one of those quiet ones. I played like that. I played a game like that. It was like it was a Resident Evil game, but it was like virtual. So it's like
Yeah.
you were there, and it's like you see like stuff pop out of the water, and it's like realistic. So it was like creepy. Like I was like quiet and stuff, because then somebody was trying to find me in the house, but it was kind of creepy. Yeah. So all right, would you rather be funny or intelligent?
Intelligent.
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 Um. Yeah. Yeah. Intelligence. Yeah.
I mean, you can go both ways with that question because if you rather be funny, then you don't have a career and be like Chris Rock,
True.
you know,
True.
and be a comedian, or you can be intelligent and be like Elon Musk.
Mm. I'll be one of these people from the fucking community that would be like, I know he don't work, but he's funny and he's cute. I don't mind paying for everything. He's funny.
Right?
Nah, nah, nah. But to the last question, Zach said it'll be controlling either way. Controlling either way, which is true. Either if in a video game, somebody must be controlling you because you can't really move yourself in a video game. So yeah, either way, it would be controlling. I agree with that. All right, you
Unless there was a glitch in the system and you was the glitch, like Free
Matrix
Guy.
or Free Guy. Yep, yep.
He was built to be a computer, and then he started doing his own shit.
All right, let's do two more. You got one, or you want me to go?
No, you can go.
All right. Would you rather be able to pause time or be able to read people's minds?
Pause time.
Pause time.
Pause time. I watched that movie where it's like the
Adam
I don't
Sandler.
even- no, it was a woman. I forgot her name. It was a movie and she heard everybody's thoughts.
Oh.
And it was just driving her crazy. I would go crazy because people think a lot of stuff that they do not say. So imagine sitting there and like knowing exactly what they're thinking and it's just like, damn, you forgot to flush the toilet. Damn, you just like did this and like I'll be so caught up in like their
Damn, your
thoughts
breast
or
stink. You
whatever,
know me thinking to myself, you're like, damn, don't my breast stink?
right?
You're like,
Like I know you didn't brush your teeth this morning because you just
damn,
yeah,
I gotta take a shit, but this motherfucker is talking too long. And you're like, oh,
right?
somebody gotta take a shit. I heard somebody gotta take a shit. I don't know who did. But yeah, no, that'd
He
be
needs to take a shit. Hurry up.
that would be crazy. Reading everybody's minds, like, yeah, I can see it. Like, maybe you might not want to hear something, like, hear
Yeah.
what somebody's saying. Kind of like awkward. But Um. Hmm. I don't know. It would suck, but I think pausing time. What would be the benefit of pausing time? Like, what would you? What would be a reason why you would pause time?
I would say, so I do have a question. So in regards to like pausing time, are you pausing time permanently or are you able to pause time during certain situations?
I think it's pausing certain stuff during certain situations. Like you can pause it and then be like, like it's paused for a little bit, but then it continues from that moment.
So me thinking of certain situations, I'll pause time if something is about to happen, like something bad, car accident, someone's getting shot, something like something falling that's gonna cause something, like I would pause. And my life, I'm so clumsy. I drop everything. My life would be on pause like almost all the time.
Shit, I'm about to fall. Pause. Be like, oh, okay.
Pause.
I caught myself.
Pause. Yeah. Or like if I have a project to do and I need to get it done right away, and it's like,
um,
but I want more free time for myself. Let me
mm.
pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I would honestly, I as weird as this might sound, I might want to read everybody's mind. I might. It would suck because I know it would suck. It would suck. Cause I mean, you hear everybody's thoughts, everybody's opinions. If somebody's lying to you, you know it, and it's like this motherfucker's lying right to my face, and I can read your head. Like so
Yeah.
it'd be like one of those things. So it'd be like I feel like there would be a downside to it to being able to read everybody's mind. And
I
I
feel
guess
like you know how people say money is powerful?
yeah.
Like I feel like the mind is the most powerful thing in this planet
Oh, it
because
is.
you can think anything. Yeah, no, that's scary. That's scary to be to be in people's thoughts.
Yeah. No.
Because I know my own thoughts. Imagine everybody else's thoughts.
Oh man. All right. Let's see. Would you rather? Would you rather be the drunk person in the room or look after your drunk friend? Last one.
All right. In this scenario, I would rather be the drunk person. If it was a scenario that said, would you rather be the drunk person or watch funny drunk people? I would watch funny drunk people and laugh.
Yeah, I would. I would. It said drunk. That's what it said. So yeah, I would rather not. I would rather watch everybody drunk, and I just have my own fun and watch everybody, and I just bust my ass out, just
Yeah.
laughing and giggling and stuff. So yeah, I'd be the person watching.
Yeah.
So
I'm not,
that, huh?
I'm not trying to babysit someone, so if that's why I said be
Hell
drunk, because
no!
I'm not trying to babysit.
I'm trying to have a good ass time. I'll be the designated driver. I'll watch you guys be drunk. I'll have my own fun, doing my own shit. Like we good, we good.
Oh,
All right, so that is the end of the night. Thank you for everybody that tuned in tonight. Thank you everybody on Facebook. Thank you everybody on YouTube. I actually am glad that I actually check YouTube, and usually I don't, but I'm gonna start doing it now. So I appreciate everybody that watched on YouTube. Thank you for commenting. You just reminded me that I should always be checking YouTube as well. So I'll definitely be doing that as well. But Michelle, any last words? Any last words?
Any last words? Stay cool, stay breezy,
Stay cool,
stay
stay
in the
blue.
circle. If you're out the
Yes.
circle,
Hop in the circle if you're out the circle, motherfucker. We want you too.
whoop.
No, sir. But as you guys know, Michelle's on her way up. We want to miss Michelle a safe trip. Have a safe trip. Definitely have
Yes.
a lot of fun. We will miss you next week. But we know you'll be out there having a good time, and you will come back with plenty of stories to tell us and
For sure.
fill us in on the craziness that happened over there. But everybody else, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe our YouTube channel, our page. Hit a notification button so you don't miss out on any fun times, good times with me and Michelle, playing games, good conversation. As you guys saw, everybody was commenting today. Um, Check us out on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Twitter, Rumble, YouTube. We everywhere. You can't miss us. Other than that, we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.